My next guest, of course, is a Tony and Emmy award-winning actor who can be seen each week on the NBC sitcom Third Rock from the Sun. He's also going to make his Carnegie Hall debut tomorrow, singing children's songs. Please welcome John Lithgow.
Welcome to you.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Nice to be here, always.
I always forget what a big guy you are.
Almost as big as you, Conan.
That's right, I could beat you senseless if I had to. What a nice way to start every interview. No, but thank you for being here.
Oh, it's great.
Nice of you to come on the program. And, you know, someone actually quoted something that you said today about yourself to me, which I thought was very interesting. They said that, according to you, shamelessness is your best quality. Do you believe that about yourself?
I don't know whether it's my best quality. It may be my worst quality, but at least it's my strongest quality.
Right, right.
It comes in handy on Third Rock from the Sun, God knows.
You mean you're not afraid to do anything to...
Anything. The first season of Third Rock, I appeared stark naked, and the audience laughed for 5 minutes, sadly.
And what's sad is this was not part of the show, was it? You were just losing your mind at that point.
The warm-up.
Yeah, right.
Were you on the writing staff the first time I did Saturday Night Live?
Yes, I was. But probably, I think it was your first time. It was probably way back.
I marched in and I said I would do anything they threw at me. I almost dared them. And I remember Franken and Davis sort of exchanging a look.
Right.
They'd had this sketch that they'd been saving for the right moment. You may remember it, and it was the first sketch in the show. I played this cranky man who snapped at his kids and his wife and his secretary and his partner. He was off to this insurance physical, or it turned out he was going to a proctologist who was John...
Always a good sketch area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was John Lovitz.
Mm-hmm.
And he crabbed at his doctor, too. But in this sketch, I actually lay down on the table on my belly like this. Mm-hmm. And John Lovitz reached up my ass and pulled out an enormous bug with my face in close-up at the camera. And Lovitz said, "My God, that's the biggest bug I've ever seen of anybody's ass." And all I could think of is, what have I done with my life?
I have a Tony. I have an Emmy.
But they did laugh. So.
Well, that's the important thing. I found that it doesn't matter how you humiliate yourself, as long as 3 people laugh somewhere, then you've not done your job. Now, tell us about this Carnegie Hall. You're debuting in Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
Singing children's songs.
That's right.
To an audience of children, I'm hoping.
Do you remember the last time I was on the show, I sang children's songs to your crew?
That's right. Yeah, we had the crew come out and you sang to them.
And they made animal noises, I remember, which was more or less typical of them.
Yes.
I am entertaining children. That was from my children's CD. And half the songs are great big band arrangements.
Right.
So I'm doing it with the New York Pops. A full-out concert for kids, and it's all sold out.
Now, what's it like performing for kids? Because we did a show once here on the late night program where we had just, I think it was like 6, 7, and 8-year-old kids in the audience, and we did our show, and we actually had an economist come on. We had Myron Candell come on and explain economics.
It was mayhem.
And the kids started chanting, boring.
And you had the boring monster.
Yeah, and which is, you know, terrible for the morale. But how do you deal with kids? I mean,
I think the way a lion tamer deals with lions.
You whip them?
You just keep...
You monster! You hit them with a stool?
You just keep their attention and, and entertain them. You cannot give them an inch or they will run roughshod over you, as you know.
Do you ever just start screaming at them in the middle of the show? Damn you, I'm John Lithgow. Silence!
I am a
Lithgow! Why is he yelling? Why is he screaming, I have a Tony at me?
No, they only laugh at me.
Oh, really? That's nice. I was thinking about you the other day because there's this new movie out called Topsy-Turvy. Which is about Gilbert and Sullivan, the famous songwriting team.
I'm probably the #1 fan of that film. Because I was in like 5 Gilbert and Sullivan operettas when I was in college.
This was something that you did, and you're a big Gilbert and Sullivan fan.
Yes, yes.
And they're notorious. Those songs are notorious for being extremely difficult to learn
Well,
and to
they're
say.
hard to learn, but they stick maddeningly to the inside of your brain for the rest of your life. You tend to have Gilbert and Sullivan attacks. And
sounds pleasant.
And the problem with Gilbert and Sullivan is it's much more fun to perform than actually watch.
Right.
So this can be a problem.
It's fun for you, but what's the most challenging of the Gilbert and Sullivan?
Oh, the Lord Chancellor's great patter song, the Nightmare Song.
Can you give us a little sampling, just for old time's sake?
Well, when you're lying awake with a dismal headache and repose is tabooed by anxiety, I conceive you may choose any language you choose to indulge in without impropriety. For your brain is on fire, the bedclothes conspire of usual slumber to plunder you. First the blanketing goes and uncovers your toes, and your sheet slips demurely from under you. Then the counterpane tickles you, feel like mixed pickles, so terribly sharp is the pricking, and you're hot and you're cross and you tumble and toss till there's nothing twixt you and the ticking. Then the bedclothes all creep to the ground in a heap, and you pick them all up in a tangle. Next your pillow resigns and politely declines to remain at its usual angle. Well, you get some repose in the form of a doze with hot eyeballs and hair. Stop me, Conan! Stop me! Stop me! It goes on like that for another half hour.
He's burning up. Thank you. I was toying with the idea of just letting you go.
I would have gone
quietly going to commercial. We come back an hour later and you're red in the face.
It lasts about 45 minutes.
Really? Stay tuned, folks. Well, Third Rock from the Sun, of course, is on Tuesday nights on NBC, and you'll be performing at Carnegie Hall tomorrow at 2 o'clock p.m. That's going to be very exciting.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks so much for coming by. Always good to have you here. John